I was lying in the neurology ward on the 3rd floor of Southmead Hospital, and well, I couldn't move. My top half of my body could move, but that was about it. I lay there and I looked down to the side of my bed, and I have a little backpack and my little man bag, I guess, with my wallet and stuff in. And I thought to myself in that moment that, Paul, your life has been reduced to that little backpack, which didn't have very much in it, and your man bag. You have an ensuite toilet in this lovely room. You can't use it. You have a home you can't go to. You have 2 cars, none of which you can drive. And in that moment I realized that this is truly a moment, like everything that I understood or knew or had strived to achieve was now gone on over. Even when you try not to build your life around things, those things validate your work and what you've done. They show that you've been able to provide for your family, or that's the way I thought at least. Those things become part of your being. They become part of who you are. On the 24th of July last year, everything changed for me. I'd just spoken to my brother, who's a pastor in South Africa. We just had a quick phone call. I went downstairs. I was having a shave. I was going to go into work a little bit later. And as I was shaving, I had this tremendous stomach ache. I was like, oh, that's strange. And it was like you'd been winded. And I have no idea why I phoned NHS or not. So they piled me into the ambulance, and they gave me some morphine because I was still in a bit of pain. And I arrived at Southmead Hospital at A&E. Within a half an hour of getting to the hospital, I lost the ability to move my right leg. Within the next half an hour after that, the left leg went. After about 12 hours, 2 CT scans and 1 MRI. By the next morning, by 1 o'clock, they told me that they thought I'd had a spinal stroke. When they were giving me the news initially about not being in a great place, I sort of just gave it over to God. So the only way I could cope with it was to go, God, it's in your hands. If you will let me walk again, I really would like to walk again. If it's something else, we'll just have to work with it. I can't tell you that it was this kind of, that I felt God speaking to me every moment. I just felt silence. I felt him speaking to me through the people he was sending me. I think since COVID, there were a lot of challenges with my faith, but the stroke just cleared that out. And just as though when you have to knock something down, you have to build it up again, and it takes time. Just over a year later, when I think about the process, I think I've gone through a massive paradigm shift. Life is about now. It's about this space. It's about the gratitude I have now. Tomorrow isn't important. It doesn't exist. I might not get there. Going forward, my life has changed. I don't have that pace that I had before. I have some health complications, physical complications. Some things don't work anymore. And I go and see various consultants because they're checking up on me, and they're telling me this could go wrong and that could go wrong. I don't care. Because I realized through this whole process one thing: I wasn't controlling anything anyway. So I think this is all part of a process, and I have to say that I'm in the process. At no point do I say I've reached the destination. I'm in the process, and there's something in my thinking that says this process will only be done when you breathe your last breath. I like that. I think that it is my belief that God is building you slowly until the last breath and the last brick is laid. And maybe he says, like he did on the cross, it's now finished. I love that.